How to stay calm in any confrontation. What if the deadliest samurai in history never got angry? Miyamoto Musashi wasn't just a fighter, he was a master of the mind. In over 60 duels, he never lost. But his real power wasn't in his sword. It was in his ability to stay calm under pressure, even in the face of death. In a world where people snap at the slightest provocation, Musashi was unshakable. And what he learned 400 years ago still holds the key to staying in control, no matter what kind of confrontation you face. Undefeated and unbothered, Musashi never lost a duel, not one. His opponents were often angry, loud, emotionally charged. He was none of those things. He was calm, calculated, cold. People assumed his edge came from physical skill. But the truth? He dismantled enemies mentally before the first strike. When others got emotional, he stayed silent. When others panicked, he remained still. That calm wasn't natural. It was trained, refined, sharpened like a blade. Calm is a weapon. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi doesn't talk about staying chill. He talks about clarity, awareness, strategy. He viewed emotion as weakness. Calm wasn't about feeling better, it was about surviving. He wrote, "Fixation is the way to death. Fluidity is the way to life." To him, calm wasn't a mood. It was a weapon one most warriors didn't know how to use. Psychological warfare, one of his earliest duels, proved this. Musashi, just a teenager, faced Arima Kihei, a seasoned swordsman. He arrived late, dirty, with no armor. It looked like disrespect, but it was strategy. He rattled Kihei before the fight even started. Musashi beat him with a wooden staff. Lesson learned. The calmest man in the fight often controls it before it even begins. The power of emptiness. Musashi adopted the Zen concept of emptiness. This didn't mean apathy, it meant detachment. No fear, no pride, no desperation. He wasn't cold-hearted. He simply refused to be emotionally predictable. That made him unreadable. And dangerous. He wrote, "In the void is virtue and no evil." When your mind is clear, your choices are clean. And when your opponent is ruled by emotion, you've already won. No sword required. Musashi didn't just win battles, he often avoided them entirely. His calm disarmed people before weapons were drawn. He observed instead of reacting, measured instead of rushing. He understood that confrontation isn't just about power, it's about presence. One quote says it all: "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye." The science catches up. Modern science now supports what Musashi practiced centuries ago: controlled breathing, body awareness, focused attention. These calm the nervous system and activate the part of your brain responsible for logic and judgment. Elite soldiers, athletes, and negotiators use these methods today. Musashi was doing it long before there were words for it. Calm does not equal weakness. Let's be clear, Musashi wasn't passive. He didn't avoid danger, he faced it head-on. But calm gave him the upper hand. While others acted on impulse, he acted with precision. He wasn't scared. He wasn't emotional. He simply refused to play the other person's game. That's real power. His most legendary moment, the duel with Sasaki Kojiro, was the peak of Musashi's psychological dominance. Kojiro was fast, famous, feared. Musashi showed up late, carved a wooden sword from a boat oar, and said nothing. He killed Kojiro with one blow. But the battle had been won before they ever clashed. That's what calm does. It breaks the enemy before the fight even begins. Musashi's secret wasn't magic. It was discipline. He mastered himself before he mastered others. And in every confrontation, his calm gave him control. So next time tension rises, pause, breathe, detach. Don't meet chaos with chaos. Meet it with clarity. Because in the end, calm isn't surrender. It's strategy, it's strength. It's the ultimate form of power.